Hey Leamons, welcome back to another video of mine. So it's been a while since I made a video. I was very busy with my school, but I'm finally on a 2-week break. There was many things I wanted to cover about Animal Jam, but just didn't have the time to. So hopefully I can discuss all those topics soon. And in this video I want to talk about the new Animal Jam animal being the Viper, and how it looks very similar to the already existing Python in the game. So with that, let's jump right into things. So, Animal Jam HQ added Vipers to Animal Jam. Sorry, I mean Pythons. Wait, no, I was right with the Viper. Wait, am I showing the right animals on screen? Viper was the new animal that was added to Animal Jam, and the game already had a snake, which was the Python. These two animals are literally the exact same. Their models look identical, other than the fact Viper has some back scales. Yeah, sorry folks, that's not enough to keep my mouth shut. You would think this is bad enough, but it actually gets even worse. I was testing some things out and discovered that each clothing item looks the exact same on both snakes. The size or the way it's worn doesn't change. But that's not the worst of it. These two snakes, Python and Viper, have the exact same idle animation, dance animation, play animation, jump animation, sit animation, and sleep animation. They're all the same. Animal Jam HQ did not bother changing anything about these two animal models. Again, the only difference was the back scales on the Viper, and the Viper is a tad bit more skinny. That's it. That's all. The only difference is with these two supposedly different animals on the game. If you for some reason don't see the resemblances of these two snakes, then allow me to present a short montage video that I created. The Viper and the Python are just way too similar to one another. It's disappointing. When a new animal comes out, I want to have something fresh and new, not some copycat version of another pre-existing animal on the game. Also, I should mention the fact that technically Animal Jam HQ does this with its reskins. But that's different. It's clear the reskins are, well, reskins. That's clearly what they are. There's no false intentions. The Rainbow Raccoon is simply a Rainbow Raccoon. Nobody's expecting a whole new model or new actions, because they're aware it's a reskin. I thought I'd clarify this since I made a positive video on reskins, and I don't want any confusion. Reskins are an exception, once in a while, but adding a Viper and calling it a new animal has issues when it's literally just the Python in disguise. Animal Jam HQ is acting as if it's some newly designed animal when it's really not. It's the same as a reskin, except they're trying to pass it off as a different animal, which is why it's so disappointing. It's misleading. I was so excited for the Viper to come out to Animal Jam, and now I'm just wondering why I have two of the same animals in my inventory. It's a waste of my space. If you already have the Python and are considering the Viper, don't. Don't waste your sapphires. Wait for an animal that's actually newly designed. If you want the Viper because of its back scales or whatever, I'm sure you could find an item that would give you the same effect on the Python. I'd recommend the werewolf mane, but I don't own it. So instead, here's some dog fur on the Python. But the point is, Python and Viper are the exact same, and I'm upset about it. That's why I made this whole video on the matter. Animal Jam HQ has done this before. They've made their animal models look the same, such as the German Shepherd and the Siberian Husky. These two animals look the exact same, and I have done a video on this a while back when they first came to Animal Jam. Although, believe it or not, they aren't as similar to another as the snakes are. The Siberian Husky and German Shepherd do not have the same actions. For example, they both have their own unique dances, and I'm not going to bother showing all their actions side by side, as I'm not trying to compare them, since Animal Jam HQ did actually make these two animals different in that way, and items did not look the same on them, that's for sure. Like genuinely, how does Cone Collar look this way on the Husky? Who decided on this? So yeah, these two dogs look very alike in their models, but at least they have some differences in their actions and how they wear items. I cannot say the same for the python and the viper. They are the exact same, and it's obvious there is no charm. Did Animal Jam HQ think we wouldn't notice this? Because it's disappointing. This isn't a new animal, it's practically just a reskin, if you even want to call it that, but worse, since they don't call it a reskin. They try to make it seem as if it's somehow a new animal. So yeah, I'm upset about it. The last thing I should mention is Python hasn't been in stores for a while now, so any players who joined Animal Jam after Python left the store, or didn't buy them when they were available, might not own one, and if that's the case, it might not be a bad decision to buy the Viper, since it's the only snake available at the moment, and I'm positive that's what many players did. But if that's the case and you do buy Viper, then you don't need the Python if it's ever re-released to stores, as it's pointless to have two of the same animals. There's a lot of people who really loved the Python and wanted it, but couldn't get it since it was out of stores. Animal Jam HQ should have just brought the Python back, because the Viper isn't any different. It's almost like they just needed a new animal this month and didn't have any time, so they saved time by making a copycat snake? Like, at that point, just make a reskin. I would have appreciated a reskin much more than this scandal of a snake they've bestowed upon the game. Anyway, that's all I really needed to talk about for this video. Thanks for watching all the way. It's been Leamon Puppy. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys all next time.